checkers and pleasers, and welcome to Checkpoint, the show where we discuss and discern the recent events of Check Please. Today we are discussing episode 42, and a lot happened at that fucking auction, might I just say, right away.
Did it? I don't remember that being.
Oh, you don't remember?
42.
Oh, we don't have to talk about it then.
Yeah, I guess we can skip past it.
Yeah,
So episode 42, a jam-packed episode, if I do say so myself. A lot of stuff happened today. We began with you guys just entering the tent for the auction, and then you all saw stuff. So I guess my questions is, what did you guys think of the initial reveal of the auction house interior and who was on display and the level of magical defenses that they seem to have access to?
I avoided vomiting immediately on camera, so that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it felt.
Yeah, as soon as the peace bonds were given to us in the end of last episode, I was like, oh, no, we ain't doing shit here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I mean, that didn't stop me, and I didn't think it would, but I did go in thinking like, oh yeah, we'll just stab all. I was like, whatever level there, we'll just stab the weak ones and then leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we'll have to do some more creative than just stab them. Have to pull out some party tricks.
You know, I was frankly surprised how, like, anti-suicide mission Bastion was when Valentina was like, hey, those barrels, though. And Bastion's like,
I know. I was so. That's why I went to him. I went to Sebastian because he's usually on board for bad plans. I was like, this is great.
nah, he had some insane self-preservation today.
It worked out, though, because I'm really worried that he would have seen Valentino getting kidnapped as the signal and then just jumped down and, like, hurt himself.
And then also got captured.
And then
for no
also
reason.
got captured,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So you guys scoped out the area at first.
Some of us did.
Valentino
Would
tried
people
to get
know
to an
my initial
elevated
plan
position.
was?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to climb up into those ropes that are overhanging, and I was going to throw the grappling hook, try to throw it around Lorokin's neck, and then pulley over the ropes and get him that way. I was like, hey, if rope doesn't count as a weapon, that's their loss. That's their fault.
Was he actually there?
Lorian?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it
Not
was.
physically, no.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, then I got a real kill, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, pretty much the only people on hand were the security personnel.
Yeah.
I
think
Screwy died. Look at that. Anyways, I was gonna bring up how Stavik just kind of charged into the situation, just out of nowhere, mostly. Just we enter the tent, and
no.
I guess we gotta go to break.
Yeah, we lost Screwy.
And we're back. That was quick.
Hey, we're back, everybody. Sorry
He's
about that.
alive!
He made it. He's alive.
Speaking of alive,
well-
this is the person we're talking about.
Hi.
Just walk me through your thought process on what you were doing in the beginning of the session with asking about Husa and stuff.
So my plan was to basically go in and bluff my way into avoiding them being involved in the auction. I was gonna try to bluff having them hand the Husa over.
Do you have good bluff?
No,
Okay.
+4, but
Okay. No,
When
no,
does
I
that
was
ever
just
stop
curious.
Stavik?
I have a question for Screwy.
Yeah.
So Screwy, no one on the surface has seen a Lintakivi in like living memory, right?
yes.
The fact that you came up to this dude and told him, "Hey, I'm looking for a Lintakivi," literally like hours before they just found one
Probably
and we're
after.
had it as like the surprise
Mhm.
item at the auction.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think that wasn't going to set off red flags?
I would. My intention was that it was going to set off red flags in my favor, so that they'd be like, "Oh, this person knows about this, or is connected enough to know about this this lot.
Mm-hmm.
They must be connected enough that it would behoove us to at least
Even
hear
though
them out."
it was a secret lot.
Yes, that's the point, though. In my head, the
Mhm,
way I
mhm.
was thinking of it
Okay.
was, oh, if they are in the know that much,
I see.
then
So rather than the potential, which is this person is obviously friends / associates with this Lentakivi, and is
Mhm.
here on some insane attempt to rescue them.
Heroic mission.
Yeah.
that didn't cross my mind.
Okay. That's fair.
Mine was I was going with the we should give them the benefit. We should at least hear them out.
I
angle.
feel like if you looked like a noble, you might have been able to get away with that. But
Hmm.
you kind of look like a homeless
hobo?
man.
Or if you had been asking for like things that a Lentakivi could satisfy, but not specifically, like if you're like, man, I've been looking for a servant who can glide because I have a lot of powers, and they keep falling and dying or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
I
You
thought
gotta, I mean, you
I
gotta be
actually
talented
did
with
think
these
of that.
people.
I did think of that, but I was going for the direct approach.
Yeah, we were
Being that you were, if I had that much information, then
They'd assume you're
uh,
in the sewer.
Although, if that's the case, they would have been like, yeah, we got a harpy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'd have to be
Yeah,
a little
I mean,
more creative, obviously.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they did
and I
that,
am
if,
not
like,
that.
I mean, you play creative. And I mean, it's a good thing you got captured.
You
'Cause,
got
I would've
something
been
that
fucked
could
without
turn
there.
into a statue for
Without-
my garden.
And that could change every single day, so it's not
Yeah.
boring.
None of my servants want to work the night shift. There you go.
Yeah, that's great.
But they wouldn't have known that by then. Still.
No,
I
what?
mean, it's pretty common knowledge that Lentakivi turned to stone during the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do people know?
Like,
Isn't
know
that like
about
the
the
entire
race.
name of the race?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's in their name now.
I don't know. Do people even know what Lentakivi are?
If you're
well
educated,
yeah, if you're well read, you do. Yeah.
What up,
You
bitches?
know,
But like I said, they're kind of like an ancient myth of a race that like no one's seen in living memory. So you know, at least in this part of the world.
I think it is
But
coming
anyway.
from someone whose first campaign character hardly knew much about gnomes
Yeah.
at all.
So my
or
my
trees, and was a
my
druid.
question- My question to Beardy
Unneeded.
is that to our lovely DM is what was the check that I missed? That I didn't pass.
Be more specific.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
About
The
like a
perception
talent
check.
thing?
When I asked you to make a perception, and then I said never mind.
Yeah, when Lorian was it was something with Lorian.
Right.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
right after you won your auction.
No, he's talking about the perception check at the beginning of the,
Oh.
He's
the
like, do you have a
session,
Lentakivi from earlier today? And
and then a look
you're
passed
like,
over his face
Yeah.
or
Oh.
something.
So that was to notice whether or not he like his face. There was a facial twitch as he
Okay.
realized that you were likely here to disrupt the proceedings.
You're sus.
Yeah, that he would have realized that you had just outed yourself as
Like I
a
said, you should have
potential
just told
problem.
him you're not a cop.
Yeah.
It's
That
the
would
law.
solve it.
Sorry, there were 2 failed perception checks this session that were right after the 2 respective successful bidders did your thing, and that perception check was to realize that your coin purse had gotten lighter
Mm-hmm.
because your money had disappeared out of your own pockets after you succeeded. So basically, the amount of money you bid just gets removed from your person after the bid's done.
Hmm.
It's an interesting little demi plane they have there in that tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting
Similar
is a
magic
word.
to the Airy.
Yeah, similar. A lot less wholesome.
Mm.
Yes.
Similar to the cube, I imagine, right? Effectively.
Similar to the cube, yeah.
Also less
Where
wholesome
this-
than that. That one
Much
wasn't
less wholesome
really
than the cube.
made to
yeah.
be wholesome, but still managed to.
If I'm going to rank the demi-planes on wholesomeness, it's going to be the cube, and then the Midnight Airy, and then the auction.
What about the softest sheath?
Softest sheath is... I don't think it's a demi-plane. It's a real...
Oh,
Isn't
it is a real
It's
place.
a real
yeah,
physical
yeah,
location that just has
It just has
multiple
multiple
entrance
I
doors.
just wanted you to rate it on like how wholesome it was.
100%.
I think it's as wholesome as it can be. It's as
I
wholesome
mean,
as it
Biff
should
does
be.
walk in there sometimes, so I guess that does rank it down sometimes
Yeah.
when he's
But he's
there.
banned, though.
He is.
When he's there and doesn't have a lifetime ban.
Is he banned
He's
from
still
the other
got
place?
Is he banned from the Midnight Airy?
Yeah.
Maybe. You
Well,
never asked.
We don't know which
I
Biff is
just
around
did,
either.
motherfucker.
No, he's not. He's dead now anyway.
Yeah. I want to meet the new Biff so I can fucking slap them. Please and thank you.
I think that
Just like a nervous twitch, like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. I did this completely on purpose.
I imagine the new Biff looks like Jack Black.
I can see that.
It just always has
can
to
see
be
that.
based off of a real person for some reason.
For some reason, yeah.
Biff
I'm
is
thinking
always a
Nathan
fucking,
Fillion.
like cameo.
Yeah. So anyway, after Stavik and Val got escorted to the VIP lounge, Bastion went to try and follow and ended up in a different VIP lounge. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
odd.
Also,
A fake VIP lounge, should I say? The one that Bastion went to. Ours was the real one.
That's true.
definitely.
You got the real one, yeah.
You got to hang out with a cool ogre that you killed.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, that you guys both seem to really like up until you killed him.
Oh no!
Fair.
I mean, I fucking hated him from the start. He was a slaving piece of shit. But you know, I had to
Absolutely.
get in close.
But it seemed like Screwy was like genuinely making a connection.
Okay. As take that
I know. I
character
saw it.
out of the situation, and I could totally see I just vibing with them. I don't know why.
hashtag not every slaver.
Jesus Christ.
About halfway through that conversation, I could tell that Screw was getting along with him because there was a part of me that's like, you know, we're gonna kill this guy, right?
I will
didn't
say
think
this:
we were gonna kill him.
I'm personally glad. Excuse me. I'm personally glad he's dead, not just because he's a slaver, but because his voice was really fucking with my throat.
The delivery there was perfect.
Yeah, I did not think we were gonna go balls to the wall to kill these guys, only
tell you didn't think
because
so.
I was looking at my health bar. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no,
At the price you
Val
didn't,
isn't gonna start shit now.
Oh, you had the opportunity to heal yourself for so long.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Multiple days.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Wonderful.
it's just a few hours.
Just a
Less
day.
than a day. Less than 24 hours. Technically.
Well, we did heal you. It's
Oh.
fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I know. I could tell that there was.
Fine.
The I didn't know who. I was like, I'm like, this is gonna end in violence. It's not going to not. At a certain point, I was like, I think Screwy realizes this. There's no fucking way Valentine, like, self-preservation is it's only worth it if he's going to, you know, preserve the version of himself that he respects.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. I'm not. Oops, sorry. I totally understand and agree with what you did, but at the time I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going.
I mean,
to
that's
die.
fair. The entire time leading up to it, I'm like, we're screwed here. We got no weapons. There's a fucking ogre. He's probably got character levels on top of that.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
like 5 other dudes, or we were just described as big dudes lining the edge of the room, and there's no door. So if we somehow kill all of them, what then? And I was like, well, all of those reasons are not enough reason for Valentino to not at least try.
I respect that. I'm just very grateful for that one hit I got in.
Oh,
And
it was beautiful.
What a hit it was.
Oh,
Crap.
Tetsubo to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he died with no teeth.
Yeah, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Maybe come back to it. With the fight.
Okay, yep.
If there's anything that anyone wanted to cover from before that.
There were the victims.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Poor
ash
babies,
now.
all of them.
Yep.
The victims of the sale, I assume you mean. The slavers aren't
Yes.
victims.
Those are not victims.
So
Those are statistics.
So the 4 initial lots were Bergola, the vet. Sorry, I'm gonna space on their names unless I have them in front of me.
There was
there was the Hobgoblin Grethus.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Harpy Crescendia, and then a Serpentes named Nephim. So yeah, 4 different characters, 4 different races, all fairly rare things, and some of them had pretty interesting little backstories, or at least interesting little things to make them worth a little bit more. Like Grethus is apparently some kind of destined ruler of the Hobgoblins.
Yeah. I really want to fucking save him, because I feel like maybe this could help the political situation for Valentino's home a lot.
Probably would.
Just didn't actually have the coin to bid for him.
Mm-hmm. And then Crescendia was apparently like this, beautiful voice and excellent singer. Which, apologies that I could not pull that off, but
It seemed that Louis hated the song.
Oh, that's just because Keni doesn't like songs that are just rhyme, or poems like that either.
It's fair.
I just assumed that she was rapping.
Yeah, that's fair.
She sings so beautifully.
Great.
You just hear a record scratch.
Yeah, and then there was Bergola the vet, and then
Sorry, now I'm thinking about her doing the Titanic cartoon rap.
Oh
Oh,
god.
the dog.
Enjoy the show.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You were saying, Beardy. Oh, I think you killed him. Oh no.
That happened.
I just needed a second because that fucking rapping dog. So that throws my brain out the window. So yeah, you guys saw the 4 people that were on auction.
Death row.
You bid for 2 of them and won both of those auctions. So you only bid for the people you won, so that's good.
Yeah, we don't
We
look
don't
like
go down
fucking
like punks.
losers.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that Hobgoblin and the Harpy and the Serpentes they're off somewhere else. So they may or may not come back up again. Who knows? But those might be plot lines that come up in future games. So.
I hope
see.
not. We better fly. We better
I
get
hope
them
for
before
this
then.
campaign, personally.
Yeah.
We gotta set stuff up for the future.
We don't. Yeah, but we don't need to let people be slaves for.
Yeah, well, the
entire
Harpy's gonna
campaign
die
durations.
if it's
Yeah,
another
exactly.
campaign.
Fair.
And the other dude is like
Maybe not.
super relevant to Valentino in particular.
I think it'd be pretty good.
The Hobgoblin, or
Yeah, I mean, when there was like, oh, he's a destined chosen one for the goblins. You know, the goblins that are presently fucking shit up for
yeah,
the
I'm
halflings.
trying to figure out if he's Jackie's kid.
Do you want to ask me the question?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is that one of Jackie's kids with Razor?
Just let me just get this screen up so I can look you right in the eye at live. Kenny, ask me the question one more time.
Is that one of Jackie's kids that he had with Razor?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm a terrible friend! Oh my god! His own son! Oh
See,
no.
we gotta get him.
I
We
was
can't
like,
wait for another campaign.
Why do I have this
Whatever
like,
you have
weird
planned, Beardy,
gut
get rid of it. We're chasing these fuckers down.
Ditch
Yep.
the rest of the campaign. This is now an anti-slavery game.
I was like, there's something about the description. I was like, nah, it couldn't possibly be
Nah.
one of the chosen children.
Yeah, it wouldn't be one of Razor's
the prophesied children.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that reminds. not to be too barbed about it. Do we do titles for our episodes when we upload them now? Right? We still do
Yeah,
titles?
all of them have titles.
I vote for this episode being called "Like a Predator." I think that was said like 7 times.
Was
Sorry.
it?
No, you're fine. Yeah, it was described like a character.
Like
a lot of
3
characters
times.
were described as having eyes like a predator.
Oh.
Lorian was our
Mhm.
hobgoblin friend and our Serpente's friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna name it the auction.
I think the auction's a better name, but that's fine.
I mean, I don't know. It seemed pretty predatory as an episode in general as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, my name for this episode in my notes was not the auction. My name for this episode in my notes was called The Auction and the Duel. But
let's talk about that because obviously it's not gonna happen.
I know, don't.
I'm so glad for bingo.
yeah,
I was so
Fuck.
afraid. I was so afraid that someone
Yeah.
was going to say something.
someone was gonna mention it.
Right,
Someone was
me
gonna
too.
offhandedly remind him.
Right,
Something like that. Somebody was gonna say something, be like, "Yeah, don't you have like a thing in the morning?"
right.
I did
Um,
debate it as Louis, but then I realized he just was really tired actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And no one.
I genuinely forgot. It was
surprised
actually
Val didn't.
Valentino's. I genuinely forgot, and it was definitely his responsibility. But you know
It
what?
was.
I'm cool with it because, all right, first of all, like, yeah, it's pretty in character for him to forget too. Second of all, like in Valentino's mind, once he remembers, he's gonna be like, "We did a duel. We beat like who needs to beat some French guy, some Parthies shit fuck? We killed an ogre."
Yeah, you stabbed an ogre in the eye with a wand of inflict wounds and blew up the room.
Like,
yeah,
It was fucking badass.
it's fine.
It was
It
great.
was a good moment.
For Valentino, the duel, all he cared about was like the bonding moment that he could have with Stavik, and he got a much better
Yeah.
one. So
That's very true.
Yeah, I honestly, yeah. You know what? All like in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
I just
Because the Nat 20'd and knocked out a bunch of teeth on an ogre.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for this Perthes fuck to come up like,
Yeah,
where are
he's
you?
He's gonna be like,
So-
"You skipped our duel," and I'm gonna be like, "You want to get blown up too? You want to have a fucking thing blown in your
So-
eye?"
So just to address a concern from chat, don't you worry, that this storyline is not done.
No.
Nope. There will be consequences.
Consequences for
Yeah.
your actions.
The best thing to do is say, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
That's the best.
Some motherfucker getting killed.
I gotta. This motherfucker's gonna come up and Stavik's gonna like. And you are.
I mean, roll initiative. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna come at you. He's gonna come at you with everything he's got.
Like
You-
Cleopatra.
but at that point, it's a battle, so that means I can throw bombs at him.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly. Then I can fucking backstab him.
But should you?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, Stavik will say, no, this person wants to come at me. That is fine.
That's why
Game on.
I can
and
harvest this
Valentino
man's.
will say, "All right, bro, you get the left kidney, I get the right."
This way, I can harvest this man's DNA and make a mutagen to turn you French.
What a
the most
what a
dangerous
thought.
mutagen.
Okay, I think it's time to implement the Geneva Convention in Adrian for
Yeah.
this specific reason.
Sorry, no turning people French with your magic.
Is that what happened to Levette?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I am not pretentious enough. I need the mutagen.
What is wrong with being Perseus?
I was just assuming that it made you good at cooking.
Yeah,
No,
it does.
it does not.
Oh, I am very good
It
at
just makes you sound weird.
You don't sound weird, you sound normal.
I think you're the first person to say that.
You don't even speak Parthies. What are you talking about? Why do you have that accent, girl?
She
It's
learned
mutagen.
Parthies, so she wouldn't feel weird.
After the fact.
Don't worry about it.
Don't think about the continuity too hard.
This is jumping ahead a bit too.
It's
but
fixed in the novel. It's fine.
I didn't want to interrupt, break the flow when we were talking about French phrases, these phrases the characters know. I was thinking, oh yeah, but Valentino would be like, oh, I saw a French phrase when we were at the Rollodine, Le Petit Mort. It's the mini version, the Petit Mort. It's the hand crossbow version.
Nice. Let's see, where are we at now? We were talking about the victims, the slave victims.
Yep.
Snakeskin boots. We got to figure out who the fuck that is.
Yeah, there was a noble wearing a slate gray noble's clothes with snakeskin boots that purchased for 100,000 gold.
My pen
A
pal?
Serpentes.
Fuck. Like, what are you gonna do with this? I mean, we're assuming what.
I wrote a side story.
Okay, please do.
No, I did already.
Wait, what was that, Screwy?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say what Zulin. We all have an assumption of what Zulin would do. With a
You
Serpentes.
say we all.
I want to know what your...
Yeah,
I want to
whatever
believe
yours.
that you would have a fantastic new assistant.
What?
Yeah, that's definitely why.
Yeah, sure.
I want to assume
So
you would want a
good.
new assistant somehow.
You're so nice.
Yeah,
You're so nice.
I'm sure the Serpentes would have assisted in Zulin's research. So yeah, I
That's
suppose
true,
by
yeah.
that definition, you're right.
He's redeemable.
In
I'm
the
going
same
to
way
prove.
that...
I'm going to prove that Zulin is redeemable. That they aren't an irredeemable asshole.
Look.
All right,
way
I'm gonna.
John-
Sorry, you go ahead.
In the same way Dahmer just wanted a new roommate.
Like, I just think it's really funny when you're like, oh, Zulin did something nice. He's not that bad. Meanwhile, he's taking, like, spinal fluid or some shit out of someone. He's like, I'm
In the
such
background.
a nice person.
I tell you what. Here's my long-term bingo slot. Right,
Yeah.
Zulin is totally going to have a moment where he could be totally redeemable, and it's gonna get nuked because anyone who's willing to give him a second chance is gonna just assume he's already nice.
Oh my god.
Be like, he could have redeemed himself in this moment. But we didn't give him the chance. We just said it's good. We're cool.
Until the actual big bad evil guy is revealed or whatever this season, the best thing our party could do is get rid of Zulin.
Yeah.
We should
Coming
kill
from
him.
But
Coming
then we'll
from the
die.
player of Zulin, I think that's a really, really interesting opinion.
Should we kill him?
I don't want to murder the bird boy. I can't. I
Why?
could never.
No. Tell me
Because
why.
then I would be deprived of the laugh, and that would hurt
That's
my
what
soul.
you need?
That's what an Echo Stone is for. Get him
We
to laugh at the
recorded
Echo
this
Stone and then
already.
kill him. Come on.
Boom.
We each have an
Solved.
Echo Stone. Use that one.
Use your Echo Stone. Get him to laugh into
Wait,
it. Then
who else has an Echo Stone?
Everyone has an Echo Stone.
Everyone have-
Well, I don't anymore.
Well, yeah,
Not
Xander
everyone.
gave his
Oh.
away. Yeah,
Wait, what did-
we all have an Echo
Okay.
Stone. When we were pulling the shit out of the worm, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure each
didn't
one of
you?
us got one.
did everyone
Yeah.
get one? I'm not sure.
I'm
We'd have
pretty
to.
Oh,
sure
I got
each one
one.
of us
I
got
know
one.
I got one because I stuck mine in the loot.
I thought there was only a limited number and I did not get one.
As
Nope,
far as
there
I
were
know,
enough.
it was for everyone.
I'm willing to listen to. I only trust one person's memory in this call, and that is Shane.
Okay.
So,
So what I will
That
say
one down
is
there.
I believe that there were 4 Echo Stones in the main body that we found after the initial Echo Stone. So there should have been 5, I think.
Okay. So I guess.
I mean, we can always consult the tape if we need to, but I'll take that. So everybody can have one. That's fine, unless Bastion has it.
Bastion has 1, I think.
Yeah, he has
So
one.
that would be
The
5 then. right?
Initial
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then maybe Zulin didn't get one
I guess.
if there were only 5. I
I
don't know.
know Valentino embedded one in the loot. That's the only one I kept track of.
Yeah. So It doesn't matter. Like I said, we can always check the tape if we need to.
Are you gonna do that, Beardy?
No.
Yeah, that's what
I will.
I know you will. You're too good.
I'll do it right after this episode, actually.
Oh my god, get some sleep.
No, we
Shit.
have to debrief. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, after that.
Okay.
After debrief. Okay.
Shane's not gonna sleep.
So,
tonight.
yeah, in after you guys went through those 4 auctions, of course, the vet being purchased by by Xander, and then you guys losing or not bidding on the next 3, and then we cut over to the battle in the VIP lounge, and then the Husa bidding at the very end, where we had some people bidding against each other in the party, which was amazing. So my question to you, Screwy, why did you bid against Zulin in the auction for Husa?
To keep up appearances for if some shithead came out of at the last second to like bid some ungodly number. My plan then was to claim that I was the guardian of
Terrace?
You said
Terrace. There we go.
before, yeah.
Terrace. And that I had been sent to collect this individual. It basically it didn't need to happen, but that was another fallback plan.
Yeah.
That
And
this
whole time,
this Lentakivi has a purpose outside of this, and I require them.
Wouldn't that just make them more valuable?
while you're bidding against Zulin to keep appearances, and I'm like, I should have tried to strangle this dude like two things ago. Why did I not just kill him right away? It's like, well, I'm about to let this slip through our fucking fingers. Honestly, it was tough with the bids because, like, on one hand, I'm like, it's within Valentino's principles to be like, there's no amount of money as long as he has, as long as they don't reject him, as long as he doesn't give him an amount he doesn't have, and then they just say no, that isn't worth it. Isn't worth a person's life. But he also didn't want to play their game. He was also like, well, we're just going to kill all of them, and then all the slaves will go free because, it's not so much like I want to keep my money. It was just like, well, if I give these people a cent, I've validated what they're doing here. So
Yeah.
I was more on the campaign 1 fort scene, where it's like, this seems like a losing battle.
It's like, nah,
leave.
we won't be here.
Which I still love that that's what happened in campaign 1.
I still fucking hate
Right.
it. It sticks with me. I think that's driven a lot of Valentino's like poorly thought out heroic decisions. Is just like not going through that shit again.
Would it have been great if we had done it? Sure. But it is so on brand for Sol and Vera at that time.
Oh yeah.
Just be
like, nah, we're not gonna
not
stay
our
here.
problem.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Bye.
die for these other people.
I just escaped terrible life. I don't really feel like dealing with this. Thanks. Bye.
Good stuff.
Kind of on brand for Marcus too.
So yeah. So once
Marcus
the-
wanted to stay. if I
Marcus
recall.
wanted to stay
He
and
did
be a
want to stay. You're
hero.
right, actually.
Yeah.
He wanted to hit them with his little
His sling
sling
staff.
His
staff.
little
Yeah.
slingshot thingy.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to go?
So after the auctions were done, and the battle was finished in the VIP lounge, the winners of the auctions went to the real VIP lounge, or the fake VIP lounge, however you want to look at it, and collected their winnings, got the control stones, and met
Sorry.
Bastion.
Did we talk about the
Yes.
incineration and everything?
Not
No, we
specifically,
haven't.
No, let's do that.
Okay.
It's fucking
So-
rad.
Yeah, after Valentino stabbed Grask with the wand and broke it on his head and exploded
She's
out.
fucking
Anybody want to guess
metal
the
as
damage dealt?
fuck.
Yeah, the whole fight was really good. I was really
Well,
stoked.
Anybody
I
want to
just-
guess the damage?
50 charges, 1d8 plus 1.
What's the average, basically?
So it's a minimum of 100.
Minimum 100
I'd
damage.
say 125.
I'm gonna go 138.
Okay, we'll see who gets
132.
closest. Okay, so
we're
we
gonna say
so we got
142.
132, 142. Let me write these down, and we'll do Prices Right rules and see who gets closest without going over, or rather, just gets closest. So sorry. Let's go through here. So we've got Kenny. What was your bid?
What was the damage output?
138.
138.
1d8 plus
Screwy.
132.
132. Grem.
142.
142. Shane.
Mine was 125.
125. And Xeno.
What's the damage output for one charge?
1d8 plus
The
1.
damage output for the entire wand going off. How much damage does the wand do when it exploded?
That's not the question. I was asking.
1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1 per charge. Yes. So the minimum is 100 damage. If it literally rolled 1 50 times in a row.
So 200?
200? Okay.
240.
240. All right. So once again, our bids are 138, 132, 142, 125, and 240. Xeno, give yourself a hero point.
Jesus.
Hey!
That was the closest? All right. That sounds dope. I'm happy with
Xeno,
that.
you were the closest. The actual damage dealt was 285.
Ash.
Wow.
Jesus, that's impressive.
Yeah.
How are you
You blow a
alive?
fully charged wand up on somebody, and
I've
it's going to
been
hurt.
avoiding asking that.
Yeah, we don't worry about such things.
Valentino's just
Hand
built different, like we've been saying.
Yep. And I hope that makes sense now why Stavik woke up feeling so good after that.
I do assume that erased any possible, like, whatever would have happened because of death rules.
Right, the death effect is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I've been
Ignore
saying.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I
But
understand,
only
but
me being like,
still, I was.
I feel
he-
wrong, and Valentino's like, "No, you don't. You feel
No,
great.
you feel
Shut
great."
up."
You are the most unalive that you've ever been.
In fact,
So-
I'm surprised there isn't a second Stavik.
Yeah. He just fucking duplicated him from that.
Just
Just
beefy at
watch.
the moment.
Which I did love the critical that Stavik had
Mhm.
against
Oh,
the
man.
ogre.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would have put him flat out.
Oh,
No,
man.
it was about half his hit points though. Like that was the thing, is
Okay.
you took about half his HP away from that one shot. So that was great.
He took about half his
said-
HP from taking his fucking weapon away from him, which is just the funniest shit ever.
Mhm. Yeah. You disarmed him, he tried to get it back from you, you knocked him in the face.
Oh,
You took half his hit points from that, and then he walloped you a second later, got you to 0 hit points, and then took a wand to the eye and exploded, and everybody else in the room died. It took Valentino to -5, and because basically what I did is I did the damage to each character in sequence, with Valentino being the last one.
Nice.
Okay,
So I damaged the ogre first, then I healed Stavik, then I damaged each of the fighters in there, and then I damaged Valentino. It took Valentino to -5, so it landed right on the money.
I mean, what I've learned from this is that I should weaponize these wands more often like this. And also that if I had known this was how they worked in the last campaign, Levette would have 100% made contraptions that are just wand bombs.
Wand bomb.
Wand bombs.
Just like a wand of
Wow.
fireball, and just put in a device that snaps it when you trigger it.
Mhm.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep. It would
Jeez.
boom big.
That was good. I did not think that y'all were getting out of there.
Yeah, I thought y'all were
me
just
neither.
straight up dead,
With
and we'd
full-
never
Oh.
find you.
It was a touch and go there for a while.
What
Mhm.
was the plan if these two didn't try to choke out the ogre? What would have happened to them?
I'm wondering the same.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So what they were going to do, had they not attacked them, Grask was going to break both of your legs, and you're going to get thrown in a ditch somewhere back in the city.
Yeah, so I made the right
Fuck.
call.
You know
so
what?
You'd wake up in the morning in Rosalejo with both legs broken.
Now, if Stavik had actually bought Husa, would they still have broken his legs?
Yes.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Even
Fuck
with
them, but I guess.
Would they have taken her back then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They would have
Shit's
kept
golden
her.
today.
They would have kept her. They would have obviously taken all your money as well.
Mhm.
So they would have stripped you of any of your valuables, broke your legs, and left you in a ditch.
So all Valentino would have is his dragonfly lantern.
They would have left you with that.
Like, what's this garbage?
What's this piece of shit?
This is one of my favorite jokes that has come from it. I love the lantern
Right.
to begin with, but ever since we started,
It just keeps going down.
You just wake up in a ditch, and there's just a dragonfly lantern stuck in the ground next to you, and that's all. Like all your otherworldly possessions are gone.
I am not convinced that this isn't a cursed item at this point. I don't think you can get
It
rid
is.
of it.
Look,
Yeah.
no, I was
It's-
gonna say,
it's like the
don't say
bad
that
penny
last
cursed
part. I was
item.
about to say if it's cursed is that it loses value perpetually, then that's perfect. Like we'll give it to somebody and be like, you're bankrupt now. Find the fucker who bit on the snake and be like, here, this is worth everything you have, and now you lost it. Give me your castle.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. So after that, you guys
Went to the VIP lounge.
got the control stones in the fake lounge, and you've
I
met
also-
Bastion up there.
I also exchanged a letter.
Yeah,
With,
you gave a letter
Snake
to
Man.
Snake Skin Boot Man, and
Or girl, I don't know.
that's fair. That's fair. They didn't say a word to you, but they did take your letter.
Mhm.
And who knows what's going to happen to Nephim, but we'll see.
I
It's a
like to
new
think the
pair
letter
of
said, look
boots."
behind you, and they like look behind them, and they're like, what?
What?
Smoke bomb.
So maybe he wants that creature to make a new pair of boots out of. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from beyond
That
that,
would be the biggest fucking waste imaginable.
massive waste, right? It's like,
Like-
I made Serpente skin boots.
Oh, why?
One of a
What?
kind.
No one will ever make this pair ever again.
Well, I believe
Yeah.
you. Die. Kill
Yeah,
yourself.
let's see what kind of
Like,
boots you make.
It's like, can I cast resurrection on the boots? Yes.
Cool.
How
I'm gonna
much
need you to
does-
get those boots off so I can kill you.
Now I know in our system, resurrection
Mhm.
still technically exists, correct?
Mhm.
It's just, is it obscenely expensive?
It's obscenely
Is it-
expensive and rare. Yeah.
Okay.
Few people have the power required to do it, and fewer still have the money to afford it. So
Mm.
it's difficult and reserved effectively either for the ultra wealthy or for adventuring folk that have
Yeah,
access to
The big
magical
O's.
treasures.
I mean, we can handle it. We managed to resurrect someone who didn't have a fucking soul. We can pull it off a second time
Yeah.
just with the regular
Yeah.
rules in place.
Exactly. Yeah, so you got your control stones and you got the walkthrough and how they worked, and then you were all ushered out of the tent and
I
found
had to-
yourselves back in the night market.
I had to tell Husa to go with Bastion.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
So
Do
stupid.
you
And,
feel dirty?
I do.
Also, I'm happy to report that Husa is now so much more tender and loving towards Stavik than ever before.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She-
I bet you are happy to report that.
She will not leave Stavik's side.
Fantastic.
At least you don't
I'm
have
glad
to
that she's
poop.
safe. That's
Yep.
true.
Well,
Oh,
Wait,
no,
safe?
wait, hold on.
Safe?
No, when you are in a committed relationship, that is a
No, I mean, she won't leave your side. You're lucky because it'd just be awkward all the time to be like, have someone right there with you every time.
Well, half the
Being
time.
like, be like,
She
you
is
need any
stoned
help?
during the day.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro.
So, but basically, she will give up on her dreams of having a family because she understands now that
You're her
You know, what-
hero.
there are more important things in life than getting her own dreams fulfilled. So,
Yay!
yay!
Ooh, I love this for her.
This is
Also,
like a domino effect where every time a domino falls, then Screwy gets electrocuted.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'd
it's
also like to mention that every time that Husa said that they were sorry, Stavik did not
Yeah.
once say, "No, you don't have to be sorry."
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Once.
Okay, I didn't hear that one time.
great.
Oh, yeah, no, I said
Because it happened
that
like
you have nothing
because
to
she
be
said it
sorry
like
about.
3 times, and I know at least twice was not. It was just
yeah.
silence.
I've taken
she'll
notice
never
of
make that
something
mistake
else, but
again.
I didn't really want to point it out. Xander was being a good boy. I was like, if anybody hangs onto those stones at all and does not give them back to the person who they control, then Valentino is going to be doing some pickpocketing later.
Well,
Xander's always been a
speaking
good boy.
of, there was of course the scene once you got back to the border house. Xander took. Apologies, I am forgetting her designation.
Oh,
E slash
It was B
219654.
219654. That was it.
219654.
219654. Yeah. She explained. She answered any questions given to her, and
One's
was given
forced
back
to answer.
Yeah. So then, after explaining the situation and answering questions and being asked things, she was given back the stone, which she promptly deactivated and destroyed. So she went on her way after that and gave
I'm
you guys a bit of
still
cryptic information.
Unsure if the Mary Valley is the right place to send people, but we'll see.
I mean, you got somewhere better? Like,
So many other towns.
no. I mean, so many other towns are where she probably
Ayo,
got
let's
picked up.
legitimately just send her to the fucking hive. She'll actually probably be fine.
Dude, if that made sense for any of the characters, agreed. But it just wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, none of you are weird cultists yet.
I don't know, this
Not
bitch
yet.
got a tattoo of it on him.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where they are.
Yeah.
He wasn't even conscious when he got that tattoo, probably.
Hmm. Sad.
Partially conscious.
And don't forget, Valentino now sports the word "tull" on one of his butt cheeks.
That's true.
Dude, she's gone. I think that was actually a great decision now because like it will help with the search a lot. I can be like,
I'm pretty sure she was punking you when she told you to do that anyways, so I'm glad this is over because
punking it with the butt tattoo.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because she wasn't expecting him to just like. She was clearly like, what the fuck?" And he was like, "Yeah, this is the thing I do. Let's just do it." And I was like, "We're just gonna have some random girl's name on his butt." And now it's like, "Oh, actually, it's the name of the person who he's looking for." So like, it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Hey, do you know
It's
this
not like a-
name?
So now you can be like, "Hey, do you know this person?" Drops
It's-
trow.
Right? It's not like I mean, you say that jokingly. We'll see.
No, I
but-
can see Valentino 100%
No,
doing
I can totally
this.
see Valentino doing that. I love it.
But even just the fact that it's like the commitment to it feels
Mhm.
justified now. Like,
Agreed. Completely.
he's got a long-term commitment to this person, and now he's got
Yeah.
a marking on himself to kind of hold him to it.
So,
Mhm.
what do we think is happening currently for good old Tull?
I think she realized he wasn't there and kept going on her mission to find him to kill him.
I'm hoping that it's either that or bad.
Or
So-
she's
so one-
kidnapped, but I don't think she's like of like high interest for this auction, people.
I mean,
Maybe,
it's still,
unless
it's
they
still
found
potential.
out.
It's still a potential sale,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and she's a quite good bard, so she might be sold at the next Parthes auction.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I mean, we'll find her then.
Yeah.
That's the good scenario.
That's
Like, is that we
Yeah.
can get her back?
you
She
got
could be
about 3
dead.
months till the next one, I guess.
She
Yeah.
could have left. She could have. It could have been a ruse the whole time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought about that. It could be that she was trying to get us fucking auctioned or some shit. but it seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure Val gave a well-rolled vibe check when I was talking with her, and she was on the level
You
then.
did. Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Hopefully,
so yeah, so Tulia is missing. Bergola was given her freedom, and Husa is super into Stavik, even more than before.
What's up, Xeno?
Also, no one really reacted to this. The fact that would it be whatever said she was gonna need to get a new face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Which,
I
does
heard
that mean she's gonna fucking murk someone?
No, I
Maybe.
think they'll just build
Maybe.
a new one.
The questions that Louis
Still
would have
buying the
asked were not
propaganda.
asked.
Yeah, don't
Still buying into the propaganda after everything.
buying into that anti-vet propaganda.
Till we have
You know,
proof.
you're right. I'm in the wrong.
Don't you dare speak ill of my babies. I'm so glad we saved her.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh good.
Oh man, you got to get so much Levette stuff in.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
You gave this vet basically a creation from her god.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I'm like,
Right?
I felt like I wasn't sure how meta the decision to give that away was, because a part of me was like, oh, I'm giving away all my cool stuff.
I thought it was partially meta, but I was like, you know,
Mhm.
but this is like super meaningful to her.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it got more meta once you showed her the tattoo.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, he was like, that was on his mind ever since we talked to the gnome about
Mhm.
them. So I think that was in character. But like, I was like, would Valentino know that this is like a holy artifact for this person? No, but I know it, and I can't keep it knowing that.
Are you sad that you don't have it anymore?
Yes. I'm so sad immediately.
I don't know.
I
I
was-
feel like you giving it to her makes her a more important character now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
In my
Mhm.
opinion. I feel like it'd be cooler to see her sometime in the future because of having that.
And
I
yeah,
wonder
you
if there's
never
gonna
know.
be, like-
B/219654 might just be a recurring character. We'll see.
I mean, how would we know, right? It could be anyone.
Right. I mean, they can literally wear the faces
that's true.
of whatever they want. So.
Well,
Going to
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
to her mecha hive. They're going to smell that she doesn't smell like a machine anymore, and they're going to eat her.
Yep.
What are you talking about? That's
That's
not
how
what
it works.
happens. No.
Damn.
No, we're gonna wake
Uh-huh.
up in the morning and Husa's gonna be like, yeah, I'm over Stavik. Anyway, where are we going?
It just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
It wasn't
That would
working
be the
out.
good place, and we're not in the good place.
no.
We're
I-
not in the good place.
I posted that on Reddit, and they said that was a red flag. So
Oh, speaking of the good place, with all the shit in our main campaign about knowing that the maelstrom is fucked,
Mhm.
I was like that much more satisfied to kill these fucking slavers, knowing that it's just awful for them.
Yeah. Now they're in
just
like
screaming.
this. They're in this howling torrent of pain and suffering. Yeah.
Like, this might be the start of Valentino's evil arc of realizing that, hey, well, if it's going to take us a long time to fix the maelstrom, let's send as many shitty people to the broken one as we can.
Hmm.
Zulin
I like
can do
that. I like that.
Zulin likes that as long as he's not on that list.
Yeah. I'm not on that list, right?
Right, yeah, of course not.
Of course not.
No.
No. There is no naughty list.
Oh my god. Irredeemably evil.
You're the one that agreed to it.
I still do.
I just like that
Oh.
you can say that, and Screw's over here like, you know, it'll be fine. He'll prove us wrong. He'll
Dude,
prove
my
himself
curiosity
wrong.
is going to hurt so bad because I'm like, all right, I'm like, Zulin, okay, sure, he could have some suspicious motivations, but like his actions have been like not evil so far. He's healed people. He's
But he-
rescued
okay.
slaves.
He has an evil alignment. He's like very evil in alignment, but that doesn't mean doesn't have a code of ethics in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering,
Mhm.
what is he going to do down the line that's so bad that it's going to make us regret letting him do all of the good things up to that point? Because I have learned to believe that you have something that is going to be like, oh wow, this really wasn't worth it. Holy shit! But I can't even think of what it could be. Like
I
Zulin's
feel like
just
I
he's
feel like
our
Zulin
level.
has kind of
It's-
stated what he's trying to do. A couple.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think Zulin's trying to do?
Well, I think that Zulin's got a lot of projects, but I feel like the one conversation that he had with Stavik in the tavern with Vincenzo the first time in Luciana, I feel like that's a long-term project that could have serious consequences for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember if I was.
Oh,
doing
it
that
stood
time.
out to me very significantly.
It was just like, dead hands, Stavik's allergies he said he had,
Yeah.
and death and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
Well,
the
we're gonna
episode
find
to
out.
find out.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find out one way or another because, like, as much as I'm gonna regret it, there's no way I'm gonna stop him. I'm too damn curious.
Yeah.
Also, he hasn't done anything like bad to y'all other than jab you without.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been our healer
excuse me.
consistently.
Excuse me.
I don't know what you're talking about. That.
Yeah, I
what,
don't know what you mean.
what are you talking about? What happened?
What?
When he
What's up?
cut Xander open after Xander said, "I do not want to be unconscious," and then he drugged him and then cut him open without telling him.
And then saved your life?
And lock the
Yeah,
door
that
so
was
that
one.
none of us could get into help.
Okay. So if I run up to someone on the street because I realize that they're sick and I drug them and then perform surgery that saves their life, is that not still a bad thing?
No,
No.
you saved their life.
Okay.
saved their life.
Well, fine. Let's talk about what happened with Louis then.
What if they don't
What happened with
consent?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't
You
know what you're talking
used your
about.
fucking slime arm to get through the door that was locked.
I don't remember.
Slime
I don't
arm.
remember
I don't know
this.
what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Zulin showed us his face. He's just
You
a guy.
drugged
Yeah.
him while he was asleep
He's
and
kinda,
then
like,
proceeded
sweaty
to
a little
look all
bit, but I
over
mean-
his body and take things from him.
I feel like I'd remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any witnesses to corroborate that?
Yeah, like I
don't
think we'd
so.
remember such a thing if it
I
actually
am
happened.
talking
so.
from a player standpoint, you whores.
Has that happened to anyone else?
I hate
don't
you.
think that's happened to
Probably.
anyone else.
It's probably happened and we just don't fucking know.
This is just conspiracy. To this.
I'm gonna need some receipts
Fuck
on this one.
you!
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Y'all
fine.
just
need
I'll
looking
go
at
on
Doolin
Dis-
over by a well, and you're like, I don't trust the man.
I'll go on Xeno's fucking Discord messages for you, Beardy. I'll go into his Discord and I'll find all the secret
just
messages.
hanging out by the well.
Yeah?
Just
So I-
standing there, non-threateningly.
I obviously don't believe this to be canon since it wasn't said by anyone, but I couldn't help but imagine, like, when we were with the well thing, someone walking up to Zulin and being like, hey, how's it going? And he's drop something. Uh-oh. What's up?
That won't be good.
It's problematic. That was a lot of ether glass. Hopefully, it's enough to be diluted.
That's
Oh, yeah, that was
really
also-
bad.
Kind of winding things back. That was my backup plan to take out Ogre Guy if the direct route
Just drug
didn't
him up.
work. Well, yeah, as we would point out, I had a lot of fucking drugs.
Well,
I
you
was going to
did
just
have
shove
a-
as many of them in that drink as I possibly could.
I mean, you did get him high, technically, at least.
Yeah, that was part of the point of that
I
too. Was I was
figured.
like, maybe I could get him chill so that he'll actually be reasonable. And he was chill, but also still a dick. So I was like, all right,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
that's not gonna work. And then I was like, what if I get him hooked on like ether glass and stardust and fucking muse and all at once, just OD the dude. I'm like,
Blow his mind. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Literally explodes.
But I didn't want to give up on my drugs, so I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
Still got your
I don't
baggy
really
of
want
haggy.
Yeah, I've got the haggy baggy, and I don't really want the ether glass, but the rest of it I can find something for.
I will say though that I am glad to be done with this section
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want the current. I'm glad to be done with the current slave auction
Mm.
Mhm.
section.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Same.
It's not fun. It's an awful thing that happened.
They're bad people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I am curious though, Shane. What was your thoughts of talking to your vet friend?
I am sad that she left because Xander had a lot of questions and he had a lot of things that he would like to say to her and a lot of other things that he'd like to discuss with the others if she was traveling with us. But there wasn't really a good opportunity and he wasn't about to say, like, stay with us.
Can I share a thing that we discussed in PMs today?
Yes, it was hilarious.
I
I screamed when you said that to me.
do you want to set it up? What the question was?
Okay. So Xander was looking at each of these people as they were going out, and he was, just doing different kinds of analyses. And one of the things he was looking at when the vet showed up was, what does a vet's soul look like compared to an average person? And so I asked this of Beardy, and Beardy had the best possible response.
I said that vets have the American cheese of souls. It's just hyper homogenized, processed plastic, but it's still a soul.
It's
technically.
something.
I take offense to this.
I had a feeling you would.
Yeah, it is technically still a soul. It functions like a soul. It works like you would.
I can't believe
It
it's not
does-
butter.
It does everything a soul's supposed to do. It's just something is different about it.
You're
From
just
regular
measuring by the
souls.
wrong metrics. I only produce highest quality products.
Go back to
That's not what my eyes say.
It's because you're looking at the wrong angle. Your souls are not useful for what you think they are.
Lavette, go back to sleep and stop calling my name.
And remind me, the machine bound with Lovette inside is Mother.
That's mother. Yeah.
Mother. That's
Yes.
mother. Mhm.
She's
Mama.
mothering.
Yeah.
Like that's what you were working on the whole
talk to my
last third of
mother.
the
Yeah.
campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was Levette's magnum opus project.
The God
That was-
machine.
The God Machine, yes. A device that can create an artificial soul.
Mhm.
And
American
using that,
cheese.
was able to give Archie a soul and to give everyone else, that needed
Mark
one.
II.
Yeah.
Possibly. If you really wanted
Right.
one.
Yeah. The option.
I mean,
They were allowed to make the decisions for themselves if they wanted to do that or not.
so I was getting confused with actual Marcus because Marcus got his
Mhm.
soul at the end.
Yes, but Mark II, Mark II didn't until
Mark II was given the option to.
Man, Mark II was such a fun little
Yep.
thing.
There's so much about this campaign I want to say about Mark II that I can't because we're not there yet.
I'm excited now.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
God, I hope I hope I run into that Frenchman.
So that brings us to near the end of the episode. You guys are back at the border house. Conversations are had, and Bastion decides to watch the sunrise from the roof of the building, to which Valentina joins, and eventually so does Louis. Meanwhile, Stavik, Xander, and Husa begin playing poker,
Mhm.
and everybody kind of has a quiet moment to reflect at the end of that night on the crazy evening they just had. So, any final thoughts on the session?
I
I'm
wonder what the fuck
excited.
Xander's questions were going to be.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get a chance to hear them sometime
Ooh.
very soon.
I mean, I sure hope so. I honestly was going to ask that person to join us, and then I was like, Valentino nuked himself today. If there is ever a day to not feel like it is safe to be traveling with him, it is today.
It's not safe to
Yeah.
travel with us.
No.
Y'all are
it's not.
dangerous.
I do
Mhm.
not wish travel for other people with us ever.
I mean, traveling with us seems to be safer than just being around us but not with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, that Aegis of protection did not feel like enough in this instance.
Yeah, so I guess in final closing, do you guys want to know if we got any bingos?
Yes.
Yes.
So I went through the list here, and I may have not done this right. Maybe did, maybe didn't. But as far as I can tell, I think we got 2 bingos.
Ooh, okay.
Do you concur
Let's
with
go.
that?
Let's go through the ones that you got, and then I will see what I got.
Well, okay. I mean, you tell me how many bingos you think we should have gotten.
I think we got 3, potentially 4, but let me just double check.
Wow. Okay.
I was
Alright.
gonna make a joke and be like, "Oh, she's gonna say we have 6 bingos."
I mean,
The whole
we would have.
board.
Mine has like everything except for 4 spaces checked, so
Nice.
potential.
Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Well, I got left column vertical, and I got
Me too.
top left to bottom right.
Top.
So those are the
left,
2
bottom right.
bingos that I saw. At least the ones that immediately jumped out to me.
Yes. Agreed.
So those
Agreed.
were PC or ally drops, critical error in judgment, ineffective bluff, the group has different priorities, and failed attempt to break the peace bond. And then the diagonal was PC or ally drops. We make some new enemies. Free space, the meaning of the universe, which is episode 42.
Yes.
Then save Husa plan is derailed, and we managed to save at least one person. So those are the 2 bingos that I had. What
Yes.
additional bingos should I have gotten?
I got the rightmost column.
Okay. All right. So let's see. That would be. I got unexpected revelation, and we managed to save at least one person. I don't know if we got multiple nat 20s. Maybe we did. I know we had
believe we
one
got-
critical hit in combat. I guess if you're counting
there was-
skill checks.
Yeah.
There was 2.
Yeah. Okay.
There was 2.
So did we have hostile magic used against the group?
So I guess it depends on how you define magic, but I was thinking the moment where Valentino's brain got turned off by the guy and he was puppeted to walk into the room counted as hostile magic. But I don't know. It depends.
I guess I would have. I would take hostile magic more of like an attack spell, but I mean, based on that, that's arguably yes.
Or technically, Valentino bombing everyone in the room.
Yeah. Since it hit everyone, including himself. And then the one that I also didn't get was Stavik does not win his duel. I did not have that one checked because he did not participate in it. Therefore, he did not win. He also didn't lose
But specifically, I didn't win.
Yeah.
because you didn't
Boxa
compete.
didn't win.
So winning, that means
You
I still
didn't have a
win.
duel. You can't win it if you don't do it. In order to get that check, you would have to
Okay.
participate in the duel and then lose. You did not achieve an
Interesting.
L.
Interesting.
I
Or-
mean, if
or
you
maybe-
sign up for a race and then you don't go, don't you still lose it?
No, you forfeit.
No, you won.
Isn't that a loss by forfeit?
By virtue, that's a loss.
That's what I always did. I would just, sign up for sports and
Unless-
then not go and be like, well, I
Unless
guess
you're
I'm the
saying
real winner.
that the square means that Stavik achieves any other result than a win. Because if we interpret it that way,
I mean, that is what it says.
That's what it
I mean, I
says,
guess
though.
so.
that any other result than a win is going to check that box, then I guess that's the third bingo.
What's the fourth one?
Oh, I had the top row.
Oh, wow. Okay. I had almost none of those. All right.
Oh, interesting.
Which one we got
Yeah.
in there?
So
Uh,
PC or ally drops is the first one.
Mhm.
Second one is utter chaos,
Mhm.
and I feel like it devolved into utter chaos pretty quickly in that room, for sure. But you could disagree with that.
I think it's controlled.
I think
it's all
utter
followable.
chaos would have been the fight spilling out into the main room.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I had control the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
You only
have
want 3
disagreement on that.
bangos and 3 rerolls. I hear you.
If it said utter shit show, maybe then
Maybe.
because that shit went crazy.
Yeah.
That's fair. 3 was Pyrrhic victory, which it literally was. By the definition of both of those words, a Pyrrhic victory.
I mean, yeah, I could see it being maybe a Pyrrhic victory because you guys succeeded in saving the people you wanted to save, but you also didn't save other people, but you also didn't go there trying to save them in the first place.
Also, in the sense of like Valentino literally setting everything on fire in the room.
In
2 people
microcosm of that battle, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, for Valentino, it was a Pyrrhic victory. None of his objectives were accomplished. Like, we got Husa back, but not only did we not kill Lorian, but we lost the
But you lost Tulia.
Yeah.
We lost Tulia too.
Yeah, you basically traded Tulia for Husa.
Mm-hmm.
Bad trade.
And then the other one
Bad
was
trade.
Valentino's
Agreed.
reputation is on the line.
Yeah. Would you agree that Valentino's reputation was on the line?
I don't know that he lost. I think he managed to salvage his reputation, but
Yeah.
I would agree
I
that
think
was
so.
on the line.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. I'm happy with 3 bangos.
Oh, I want
bongos.
to mention one of my plans
Go on.
in case things got hairy.
Mhm.
Was that Zulun was going to see if he could create a bomb and throw it, which I doubt. As soon as I made the bomb, I assume it would have turned into being like the curse.
Yeah.
Thing. If that didn't work, then Zulun would have put the 2 reagents next to each other and stomped on them, literally causing an explosion just from that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Nice.
I also had a plan.
Oh yeah? What was your plan?
Yeah. Xander was going to offer, or he was going to suggest to Stavik that he should sell himself for Husa.
I was that was on my mental plate.
Mhm.
Stavik was gonna offer a trade. I mean, a skeleton with a soul. That's worth some money to someone.
Screwy, don't sell your body.
It's not even a cheeseburger, so wow, you're so special.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm much higher. His soul is much higher than the cheeseburger, the American cheese. Maybe like cheddar, a good sharp cheddar.
I'm actually surprised that Husa wasn't auctioned off higher.
Hmm.
I can understand why,
I'm
because
glad.
they didn't have any of the control things.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
they
didn't know
did,
anything
did
about
they?
her.
Yeah,
They didn't know enough about her to like sell her for
as
anything more than
is.
that. Yeah, it was an as-is sale.
Yeah.
They didn't know if she had special skills. She was just a rare thing, so they were going to throw her up there.
Very lucky.
Did she have like the rock and everything though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, she's got the control orb and the
Oh, okay.
the bracelets.
Let's try not to destroy the second pair of those. I think that we might need these for the second run in with these fuckers. I think it'd be useful
Okay.
if we
I
can
mean,
take them
yeah, you
off
can
without
always-
destroying them at least.
I mean,
That's
at the
not
very least, you can
possible.
always just set her to free will mode and just give
She
her
already
the...
is on for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, yeah. She just has a cool pair of bracelets now
Mm-hmm.
that she can't take off.
Mm-hmm.
I,
kinda had those
I
before,
I
too.
tell her, take
Yeah.
off the bracelets.
They look kind of like Pringles if I think about
Oh
it.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think that takes us to the end. So, yeah. Any parting words?
We'll see you fucking next week. I'm so excited for more check, please, guys.
Mhm.
Good work,
Wait a
everybody.
week.
We did it. Episode
That's how
42
time
done.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why? But the people listening to us, they don't have to wait a week. They get to go right to the next episode.
Screwy.
Yeah.
No, time works the same for them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're trapped in the computer.
Yeah.
They have to wait too.
Hello, parasocial people. We love you.
And if I'm wrong, can one of our fans tell me what happens in the next episode so I know in advance?
Yeah,
know,
tell us
yeah.
tell us
Yeah,
now so we
yeah.
know, because you can hear
Thanks.
it fast and then just tell us back now so we can plan for it.
All
It'll really help
right.
for my writing. All right, goodbye everyone.
Thank you, everyone, so
Bye.
much. We hope to roll with you again very, very soon. See you next week. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.